Anything that annoys you is teaching you patience. Anyone who abandons you is teaching you how to stand up on your own 2 feet. Anything that angers you is teaching you forgiveness and compassion. Anything that has power over you is teaching you how to take your power back. Anything you hate is teaching you unconditional love. Anything you fear is teaching you courage to overcome it. Anything you can't control is teaching you how to let go.
You got to keep working. Your time's going to come. Trust me. You got to work no matter what. You got to work. Your time is going to happen. You're here for a reason, but you got to be ready, because if you're not, it's on you.
Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Take ownership of your mistakes. Take ownership of your shortfalls. Take ownership of your problems. And then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved.
Whatever you're going through right now, it's happening on purpose in order to forge you into the person that you were created to be ultimately. But if you quit, you will never get to be the person that you were created to be.
The only way to be confident in something is to do it, but it's usually not the first time you try something that you're going to be the most confident. Every game that goes by, that confidence is fragile in all of us. When we succeed, we build a little confidence. When we don't, maybe we lose a little confidence. But I'll say this, whether you succeed or don't, the whole point is to learn from it. What did you learn from the success? What did you learn from the failure? If I look in my life and I look at the greatest, what you would think as failures in life, I would say those are the things in the end that I learned from in life the most.
Practices are meant to be competitive. If your practices are more competitive than the games themselves, you're doing the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. Most of these teams and coaches have gotten into a mindset of, we're not going to practice light day, light day, light day. Phil never gave us a light day. Mm-hmm. There's no days off. You show up and you work.
Yeah.
Practice.
Yeah.
And practices are going to be worse.
Yeah.
It's going to be more physical. There's going to be more trash talking. You didn't show up today, I'm going to let you know.
Yeah.
It's going to be embarrassing. You're going to hate it. But when Game 7 rolls around, the NBA Finals, you will be prepared.
I know I'm blessed today. I know I got work to do, and I know that it's all going to be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end.
The question isn't, can you handle the situation? The question is, can you handle your mind? Can you manage the thoughts and the emotions that are trying to poison your progress? Forget managing the situation. Manage your mind.
I know that things don't just happen. It's not just luck that you have to create that luck. You have to will it into existence. And I want you to know that I am always rooting for you. I'm rooting for all of you. The better you do in life and in your work, the better it is for everyone.
Is it possible to train your brain to help you make more money? And the answer is yes. So let's say you have a financial goal of making, let's say $100,000 a year. One of the things you can do to train your brain to help you make that amount of money is, first and foremost, get clear on the exact amount you want to earn, whether it's per week, per month, or per year. That's step number 1. Step number 2, create a simple affirmation that goes like this. I am so happy and grateful for the fact that I am now earning $10,000 a month. And what I want you to do is I want you to read that affirmation every single morning 5 to 10 times, and every single night before you go to bed 5 to 10 times. And what that does is that primes your brain to see and feel as if it is real right now. And that activates the different parts of your brain, specifically the left prefrontal cortex, which is the genius, CEO, Einstein part of your brain that can actually help you figure out how to achieve that goal and dream.
And to all of you watching here, come close to the screen and listen. People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see.
Now, you can tell when someone has a vision without them saying a word. When someone has a true vision, you'll see their preparation. You'll see how they spend their time. You'll see the type of energy they have. You'll hear the things that they talk about. They're not gossiping. They're not talking about other people. They're focused. They're locked in. They're always going on to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing.
God will use people being against you to move you into your purpose. That's why you shouldn't take it personally. You need a Judas kiss to reach your destiny. You need people that try to throw you into the pit, discredit you, push you down so you can take your throne.
The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. If you start off with a small dream, you may not have much left when it is fulfilled, because along the way, life will test your dreams and make demands.
Every day for 1 hour to upgrade your knowledge and your skills. And then you take action every day on the things that are the most important instead of all the different things that you can do. It says if you focus on doing 3 to 5 things every day towards your goals, he says in 1 year, you'll be at a totally different destination. 3 years, big distance. 5, 10 years, your life won't be the same. And I was tired of living a mediocre to less than mediocre life. And so I said, listen, you seem to have a good plan and a good path. You're making millions of dollars. You're giving a lot of money to charity. You're happy. You're healthy. You've got a great family. I want that. He said, if you want that, follow the blueprint.
The number one lesson I could offer you where your work is concerned is this: become so skilled, so vigilant, so flat out fantastic at what you do that your talent cannot be dismissed.
If you're not willing to do more than you're being paid for, you'll never be paid for more than you're doing. Giving is one of the laws of the universe. You've got to willingly give and graciously receive. And if you have to think before you give, you're trading, not giving.